Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your monthly read for the month of February 2023. Let's dive in. We're going to take a look and see what wants to reveal itself for the month of February. I'm going to do things a little bit different, guys. So let's take a look at a few things that is going to be definitely important for you, okay? So we will take a look. Let's take a look. And give me three more. We'll go there. And then we'll take it from there. Look at, you're showing up in your read right now. Ooh, that's so awesome. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We got the Four of Swords, where it's time for a rest, okay? So this is resting the mind. This has to do with a lot of really focusing in on the reasoning of the mind and just resting it. Not letting those thoughts kind of run away with you. It's really just kind of resting it for a moment and taking that nice pause for yourself at this time, okay? So it is your air energy. Let's take a look what it is, what you need to step back from this month. I do get the Knight of Pentacles, all right? Now, the Knight of Pentacles is all about doing a lot of work. A lot of you've been overworking, okay? I got to tell you, a lot of you've been workaholics, quite frankly, is what I'm getting. And so I feel that now it's time that you've developed some sort of solid ground, that it's time to just move out at a pace that's comfortable for you and not just be all work and no play, okay? You have a wreath of success here that you've come through, and the Knights are about motioning forward and putting in effort and doing the routine things that you need to do. Now, I'm not saying stop that. I'm just saying make sure that you're taking some time to get the rest that you need, because this is what's going to clear your mind, and this is what's going to bring about the information that's necessary for you to take that next step forward, okay, week after week, especially within this month. So if you've been working too hard, just, check in with yourself. On my community tab, I got on YouTube, I've got a self check-in that I posted on the 23rd of January. And these are things for you to do in order to take really good care of yourself. So that's very key, all right? So do check that out. But that's what I am getting, all right? Anything else that's important for you that you need to step back from, in terms of this month? Let's take a look what we get here, okay? What do we get here? Nine of Swords. From the anxiety, guys, it's really just taking a moment and stepping back from the anxiety is what's going to be really key. You know what I like about this too, guys? I'm going to use this as clarifiers for the other ones as well. What I like about this is that you are putting an end to the anxiety, okay, which is really, really nice. It's coming to fruition, so it's something that you have actually overcome, all right? So I feel that it is now, maybe you've been worrying about work and all of that, and I think this is something that maybe you have done in the past, but this is saying now you've developed something to where you've already developed a stronger foundation that you don't always need to worry about work, okay? This is probably from a past, in the past where you always had to consistently worry about work, or that you felt that you did, but this is saying there's no need to do that. This is putting an end to anxiety and the efforts into creating that, and recognizing the efforts that you're making in terms of creating anxiety within your life. So this is what I feel. Now, what's going to help you overcome this, okay? What's going to help you overcome this? What do we get? Let's take a look. Love, right? This is focusing on love for yourself, all right? This really talks about is that move forward in positivity and in all areas of your life, and you do it with love in your heart, and everything is going to work out beautifully, okay? Really focus in on the love. There's something that needs to change, which could be, again, more self-love or making time for love in your life, guys. It's what's coming through, and it's funny that it's coming out in February with all the hearts coming through, right, Aqua? So it's really just like learn to love yourself, and in doing so, you attract the love that you're looking for that has that same vibration. And I think you're putting a lot of end to this old anxiety of the past. Even though that is something that was a default, is kind of like on default, you are actually shifting that, and it's changing. And I just so love it. Now you're moving forward and focusing on love for yourself. So this is what you need to step back from this month, is to really the work and focusing in on self-love, it's really going to make a big difference for you. Not to say that you don't need to have to work still, yes, but it's just saying make some time for self-love and making sure that you're giving yourself the self-love, okay? Yeah, and I also, what you needed to step towards, this is about healing. The star card, this is you, Aqua. It's just so beautiful. And then I get the Page of Pentacles, a message coming through. So this is a message coming through of a manifestation of a new enterprise. So if you've been looking to expand or you're looking to create something new, this is the opportunity. But you have to get the healing. You have to definitely take care of yourself and balance that, balance your water out a little bit more, in terms of the situation. She's pouring water on the earth and then water into the water itself. So it's balancing your emotions on the physical and emotional plane, the mental and emotional. Balance things out, okay? Again, it could be mental and emotional. It could be in your private life and then in your work life that needs balance. There's a sense of healing that's going to give you direction on how to move forward on a new enterprise that you've been thinking about, or maybe you're looking to expand into something, okay? But healing is a big part of it. It wants you to step towards your true north, and it kind of gives you a broader picture with the bird there, and your true north is really kind of guiding you to balance things out, because that's when the gifts come through. A Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo is coming through. So Aquarius, you're showing up in your read right away, all right? Anything that is really going to help you in stepping towards this month ahead, within this month of February 2023. What do we got? Pay attention to your intuition, okay? Move ahead confidently. Now, this is the moon. This is about using the moon phases. And a lot of times you might not know what's going around the bend or that's coming around the bend. But this really says is that use your intuition, because you're tapped into that when you start, paying attention to it and doing some self-healing, and you get the guidance that you need. So have faith, cleanse, heal, have this new opportunity come into play, and use your intuition in the process. Okay, guys? So that's what I'm getting. Now, what you need to know about additionally moving forward, this is what it wants to let you know, is that this is new inspiration in creation, okay? So you got the Ace of Wands, and this is moving towards your goals. Now, a lot of you are teachers in terms of the spirituality realm. You could be teaching others, and there's new inspiration towards what it is that you want, and you're applying that new inspiration. So this is beautiful, guys. It's an ace, so it's a brand new opportunity. And it's kind of like an idea, like lightning strikes. An idea strikes to you that bursts something new, and it brings forth fire and brings forth growth, okay? And the Hierophant energy is Taurus energy, but this is, with the 5, is that during adversities, you're learning to actually inspire others, and even inspire yourself, okay? It starts with you, is what I always say. And this is what I'm getting. So the Hierophant is checking in with your ideals, checking in what brings peace to your life. You help others get keys to find a peace in their life, and you could be teaching others or learning from others as well. So this could be going both ways, all right? But there's going to be new inspiration surrounding that. What is it that you need to know additionally about moving forward, okay? What do we need to know? Is that luck is on your side, okay? Luck is on your side, guys, okay? It's like you are right to be strong and to be optimistic and about the opportunities that are ahead, and there is luck is going to follow you, okay? And we're heading towards St. Patrick's Day that happens in the month of March. So you know what? For those of you that celebrate and have fun, you got the luck of the Irish that's right behind you here. So it is saying is that it's a 19 card reducing to a 10, and that is an opportunity to see something to fruition. It's a great opportunity of luck. Something big comes through fruition within this particular time. It wants you to really, really focus in on that, okay? I'm curious to see if there's anything that could be surrounding that in terms of the luck coming your way and the new inspiration that's coming through, and you teaching others, learning from others, and that type thing as well. So yeah, in just a few weeks, so there could be probably in the mid to the end of the month, there is some luck that's coming through, and it says in a few weeks. So it could be in the few few weeks from the time that you look at this reading, or this could be a few weeks in the month, which could be mid month. So whenever you actually get this, but there is luck on your side that brings forth great inspiration for you in the month of February 2023. Okay. Now I do want to take a look at how will this kind of be in your best interest. Okay. So let's take a look at how that'll be in your best interest, because it allows you get the Magician energy and the Ace of Wands. Now keep in mind, we just got the Ace of Wands over here and it's showing up again, okay? So very, very nice. So how this is going to be in your best interest, it's going to provide that new inspiration that you've wanted. Maybe you weren't sure, Aqua, of which way you wanted to go in your career. Maybe you weren't sure of how you wanted to expand. This is saying about creating what it is that you want. Visualize it, bring it onto this earthly plane, and with the Magician energy, you can make it happen, okay? You've got Gemini energy, and then you've got fire energy over here. So you've got that inspiration to bring in the balance in your life and really create your dreams. This is visualizing what you want and then creating those dreams on this earthly plane. And you have everything that you need to know. Now, if you want to go get more education, that's great, but you already have everything you need to know to make this happen already. So I want you to be aware of that. So this is really, really key, all right? Anything else that's going to be important for you here that's going to help you, make sure that move this forward in your best interest. It's about manifesting too, guys, as well. Have patience, okay? Have patience. This is about clearing your mind, slowing down, just like we talked about over here when we talked about the star card, okay? This is about healing, and then this is also about not putting so much effort. Really slow down, because you're going to be able to think a lot clearly throughout the month. And it is about loving you, and then, then love just, you attract love. But how this is in your best interest is that you need to slow down, because it's going to help change your attitude, and it's going to also help you clear your mind. So have patience with yourself in the process, okay? Take your time, have patience with yourself, rather than feeling like you have to do something. Be urged by your intuition to do something, okay? And that's going to be very, very important, because that new inspiration is going to come through for you here, okay? Now, what should you be building on, within this month and as you move forward? What this talks about is having authority over your emotions, all right? And this is really spending some time in the hangman mode to be able to reflect on that, all right? Look how beautiful she is. I feel that a lot of you are being very calm, intuitive, and compassionate. And this is, again, calming yourself down, being intuitive, not needing to rush or feeling the need to rush, especially if your mind's saying one thing, but your body's saying another. It really wants you to slow down, and it wants you to look at something from a different perspective here, okay? So with the Queen of Cups and the Hangman, what you should be building on the month ahead is your intuitiveness, your calm approach, looking at different opportunities and different ways and seeing something from different perspectives is going to bring forth some booming ideas for yourself, okay? And that's going to be very, very important. How can you capitalize on this, on everything that you want to build here in this month and in months ahead? How can you capitalize on this? Lion energy. Some of you might have Leo in your chart, okay? But call upon that lion energy, that kind of like that archetype of a lion. And this really talks about being loyal and protective of that aura of the lion. And then it wants you to charge ahead magnificently. All right. So I want you to do that. So it's basically saying, even if you just feel, that's what this is saying. It's a 16 card reducing to a 7. And that also has to do with your partnerships. It has to do with alliances with others, one-on-one relationships, marriages, legal matters. Move forward at being loyal and protective of your aura so you can be calm, intuitive, and compassionate, and then you can look at things and see things from better perspectives in different ways, and it's really going to help you with your inspiration and moving forward. Okay, and the energy that you should embrace, like as a shield of protection, as an armor on the days that you might not feel your strongest as a lion, it wants you to remember the Knight of Wands. I also get the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is being very perceptive and being very quick thinking. And this is about passionately moving forward. So at the times that you might not feel your best or your strongest as a lion, in this energy, what it wants to remind you of, embrace the shield of protection, and of not only that Leo energy, and the being loyal and protective of your own aura, but this is saying is want you to move forward passionately, but use your perception in the process. Okay, is what this is talking about. Motioning forward, but use your perception in the process. What's going to help you when you don't feel your strongest, in terms of your energy and what you need to embrace, okay, to help you. You're obviously the Queen of Swords energy, and the fact that this is transformation. Reach out for the power and the strength to make changes and enrich your life to become the person that you want to be. It wants you to remember, Aquarius, the person that you want to be. So when you're not feeling yourself the strongest, remember, keep that visual in mind. Remember, we go back even into the magician energy, right? Magician energy. And then this is you being patient, right? Being patient here, okay? On your new inspiration of how you visualize and see yourself. And on the days that you need to get more information, kind of get more protection and use it as your armor and feel your best and strongest, remember the aura of being loyal and protective to what your vision is. And remember that transformation takes time. It's taking place. Remember that transformation that you want to see in you, okay? And this one's coming through. Use your keen sense of perception as you passionately, using fire energy of the Knight of Wands, move forward in this adventure. Move forward in new energy and in your passion. And that is what is going to help you the most in this process. So, what does your spirit guides want you to be reminded of in this process? And what is the biggest question that your spirit guides want you to be aware of during this process as well? Let's take a look at what we can get for you here. What do we have? What is it? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships to make sure that you're still bringing your vision alive, okay? Because you have everything within you right now, okay? And so does the other person, but you're worthy of your own needs, and you set boundaries based upon what's best for you, all right? So as you move forward and you're transforming and using your keen sense of perception on who you want to be, this is basically saying is that to create more healthy boundaries, we first have to get into tune to our own needs and desires and feelings. And we have to believe, too, that we're worthy of them, okay? And that's really, really key. So, in your relationships, it's definitely essential to know where they end and where you begin. And if you need help with that, guys, you can check out my boundary course. Click the link in the description box below and schedule a discovery session with me, and we can talk further on that, within my coaching, okay? All right, and anything else that you might need to be, in kind of what my coaching cards might say for yourself, that's going to be some last minute advice. Definitely answer this question here, guys, because this is going to help you within the month of February, and it's going to create a lot of healthier relationships for you too. What do we got? What do we got? I've got what it takes to be successful. And yes, you do. So if this is a love relationship that you want to move forward on love, or you want to move forward in a new career, or maybe you want to move forward in expanding your work or starting a new business of some sorts, you've got it all in you, and you've got what it takes, Aquarius, to be successful. So I'm going to leave it right there. Note your comments, guys, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.